What's poppin' Tea Squad? It's your girl Keisha, and I'm here with today's Spill the Tea episode. Before I start, I want to give a shout out to the Black-owned jewelry company, Shop Kai Official. Their Instagram and website will be down below in the description box. I'm wearing a pair of her earrings. These are super, super cute. Please make sure you support this Black-owned business, you guys. Also, I want to give a major thank you and shout out to I think she's 15 or 16 year old 15 or 16 year old Kyra. She has her own cosmetics company called Clubhouse Cosmetics, and she sent me over her highlighter palette, her eyeshadow palette. I love her packaging. It's so freaking cute. Love the gold. You know, that's one of my favorite colors. Here's a look at the palette that she sent me. I love these golden colors. And then she sent me several of her matte liquid lipsticks. When I go live tomorrow, I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial showing you guys how I do my face from beginning to end. And I will be using only Black-owned makeup products, and hers will be featured. So make sure you check out her Instagram. Her Instagram will be down below as well in the description box. I'm so happy to see a young Black girl out here doing it, and at such a young age to have her own business. Her support system with her family must be tremendous. Shout out to her. Thank you again so much. Can't wait to use the products, and make sure you guys support this young lady. All right, so on today's Spill the Tea, we have several juicy stories. So let's get into the tea of it all. By the way, I'll be going live probably about 1 or 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon to do the makeup tutorial, and the video will be up afterwards. So if you can't make the live, the video will still be up. All right, so my first story is on the sensation, none other than Jojo Siwa, who came out this week as a lesbian. Oh, well, no. The young ladies, first off, started out taking photos of herself and posting them on social media. One was of a shirt saying "Best Gay Cousin Ever." Another one, she's wearing a Gucci flag-inspired jacket. Here's pictures of her in the outfits. She still got that ponytail, and she like 45 years old, but okay, that's even weirder. Not the fact that she's lesbian, the fact that she's like 95 and still dressing like she's 5. That's what freaks me out. So the young lady came out and said that she's lesbian. Yeah, she's a lesbian, and that she's happier than ever about it. Here's a little snippet of when she went live.
Much love, and it is so incredible and so amazing. It's wonderful, and I have felt so much love, and I have felt so much happiness surrounding me, and it's unreal. But literally, there's so.
Now, I have watched JoJo since she was on Dance Moms. I remember when she joined the group, and she used to have that, she used to talk really funny because she had like a speech impediment, but it was so cute on her. And I knew she was destined to be a star. She was always spunky. She was always confident and very sure of herself. So I'm happy that she is living in her truth, and that, you know, she's not ashamed of her sexuality, and that she didn't let her sexuality stop her from getting the bag. No, I'm sorry. Let me say that again. I'm happy that she didn't let her fame and her stature and her platform stop her from being confident in her own sexuality and putting it out there to the world, because a lot of parents would probably not want to support her now because she is a lesbian or whatever the case may be. But I'm just happy that she's living her truth. But my biggest thing is, like, who couldn't look at JoJo and not tell that this little girl was going to be a lesbian? I mean, she gives me Butch vibes. like from around the corner from Mars and Moon, child. You could just look at this little girl and knew that she was gonna like licking pussy. But I mean, like I said, what weirds me out is that she's 17 years old and she's still out here wearing bows in her hair and a side ponytail, and her forehead is like the size of a deep freezer. I'm not understanding this with this child. Like I'm wondering how long is she gonna continue with this gimmick? Cause it's getting kind of weird now. Like the bitch got a mustache, she body builds, like she over here taking, you know, protein shakes every day. Like, is she strapping down her titties? Like, what is going on, sis? Like, how long are we going to continue this being the girl with a bow in her hair? It's kind of getting weird. Like, can you please wear your hair down and be your age, and you can still, you know, make cute music or whatever for the youngsters? But like, girl, like, you're literally a middle-aged woman. I need for you to go and get a doobie or something. Go to the Mexicans, to the Dominican girls, to get you a cute little wrap or something. Go get you a blowout or something from one of the dry bars. Like, cause this bow in your hair shit is really getting played out. I'm tired of you getting on stage wearing these bright color outfits, looking like you one of Josie and the Pussycats or one of Jim and the Holograms, girl. Like, I don't understand this shit. It's weirding me the fuck out. It was cute when you were like 8 and you was on Dance Moms. Now the shit is getting weird. That perturbs me way more than you being a lesbian, because, you know, I support the community. So, yeah. Congrats, I guess. So, more news on my ex, Shia Labeouf. For those of you that are new to this channel, me and Shia were in a very long, tumultuous, complicated relationship. You know, it took a lot out of me. As you can see, I have no hair because of it. It really was a stressful situation and a very stressful time in my life, a time that was very traumatic for me. It's a time that I really don't like to reflect on or talk about, because it conjures up a lot of feelings that I just really don't want to feel anymore. You know, I've moved on. I'm in a better place. I have a new man. I really wasn't prepared to tell you guys who my new man was, but I feel like it's time. I feel like I have left you guys in suspense enough. I really hope that he's not going to be mad at me for, you know, outing our relationship. But babe, it's time. It's time, babe. It's so time. Like, the people are, no, they want to know. They want to know. They've been DMing me. They've been living in the comments section. Like, and I'm just in a really happy place. You know, you can tell, like, look at me. I'm so happy. So, for the last few months, I have been seeing Snowfall star Damson Idris. Yes, he's younger than me, you guys. I know he's much younger than me. But love is love. Love is love. And we're very much in love. I'm my little chocolate cutie. I love you so much. You know, it's a really good time for me right about now. You know, I just really thank you guys for your support. Just please give us our privacy. You know, we're still in the beginning stages of everything, and I don't really want this relationship to falter. You know, I don't want this relationship to go south, you know, because every time I go public, you guys get in our business and you start DMing him and you start leaving comments saying I'm cheating and why you with that fat bitch and why you with that bald head scallywag. I mean, like, the hate is real, you guys. Why you with that old black eyed bitch? Like, it's like, really, people? Like, please, love is love, and we are very much in love. You know, Kyrese feels some type of way because, you know, Damson is like literally almost his age. You know, they're in the same age bracket. But like I had to tell Kyrese, mama needs a life too. I had to quote Baby Boy, mama needs a life too. You know, I have lived enough for you. It is time for me to do me. But enough about that. Back to my ex, Shia Labeouf. So FKA Twigs is still speaking out about the alleged abuse that she suffered at the hands of Shia. And she said that the relationship left her with PTSD. And to be honest with you, I believe her. I really honestly believe her, because things have been really strenuous for me. You know, with her bringing this up to the public, it has conjured up a lot of, you know, deep-rooted emotions that I thought that I buried after me and Shia, you know, broke up. I'm going to really be honest. I'm going to really be very open with you guys about something that I hid away from you guys, you know. Let me just, give me a second. I'm going to really be transparent with you guys. After me and Shia broke up, I took to the bottle. It's something that I'm not proud of. I'm very ashamed of it. I keep this bottle in my home as a reminder of how far that I've come. When me and Shia broke up, I became addicted to the Cuervo, the Jose Cuervo. I was drinking a bottle of these a night. Yes, a bottle this size a night. I started having major liver problems, back aches, headaches. I was waking up very sluggish. I couldn't remember what I did the previous night. I would often wake up very drowsy, very, sick. I would throw up. Kyrese had to take care of me. I would fight him when he would not give me my Cuervo. Things got really tumultuous around my home. I almost lost everything. I almost lost it all. But thank God my family came and they did an intervention. And I fought them tooth and nail. I really did. I fought them tooth and nail. I did not want to go. I did not want to go because in my mind, I was fine. I was fine. I was just suffering from a broken heart. And the Cuervo made me feel a lot better. It made me forget about all of the fucked up things Shia did to me, all the lies, all the cheating, But I've moved on. I'm with Damson now and I'm happy. My hair is growing back. Like, things are so much better now. AA really helped me out a lot. I met a lot of good people. My sponsor, I have her on speed dial if I need her, And it's been hard. It's been so hard not picking up the Cuervo, but I now drink water. That is my alcoholic drink of choice. It's my beverage of choice. The Cuervo no longer controls me. I have moved on. Shia will no longer hurt me. I'm okay. I am well. Once again, so the 33-year-old British musician even says that the 33-year-old actor gave her a quota for kisses per day and banned her from eyeing other men. As was previously reported in December of 2020, FKA Twigs, real name Talia Barnett, accused and sued Labeouf of sexual battery, assault, and infliction of emotional distress throughout the relationship, which began after they met in 2018 to work on the film Honey Boy. In a new episode of Lou Thorax BBC podcast, Grounded, Twigs reveals being nice to a waiter or being polite to somebody could be seen as me flirting or wanting to engage in some sort of relationship with somebody else when I'm literally just ordering pasta or being polite. She continues, I was told I knew what he was like, and if I loved him, I wouldn't look men in the eye, and that was my reality for a good 4 months towards the end of the relationship. Any pleasant interaction could result in a 3-day event of me being berated and kept awake. On the kisses quota, she later added, I had a quota that I had to meet, which changed. It was touches or looks or kisses. That his previous partner apparently met this number very well, so I was inadequate compared to a previous partner of his, and I had to get the touches and kisses correct. If she didn't meet the correct quota, Labeouf reportedly would make her feel like the worst person ever, she explains. He would make me wake up in the night, accusing me of all sorts of things. I didn't know who I was during the relationship. I was hollow. And it's really sad because, the ex that he's referring to, of course, it's me. I was on a kissing quota. It was 100 kisses per day, and I met my quota every day because I loved him. I truly loved him. I loved everything about him, and I genuinely wanted to make him happy. At the time, I did not know that was considered emotional abuse. It was emotional abuse, and I had no fucking idea, you guys. I had no fucking idea because I was so caught up in the love, in the sex, in the drugs of it all, in the alcohol of it all. But when my family did their intervention, that when I realized that I was in a toxic relationship, it was so toxic, you guys. And I'm so happy that I have moved on and that I am sober. I am 8 months sober. I am so strong now. I'm a stronger person, and I just hope you guys don't judge me. I really hope that you don't judge me on my past relationships. I really feel bad for FKA Twigs. I pray that, she gets the help and the support that she needs. I hope that she has a family around her that will rally around her like I do. So yeah, I hope that also Labeouf gets what he deserves, because no woman should be treated the way that he treated us, It's fucked up, you guys. It's fucked up. And I will no longer be a victim. I am not a victim. And neither are you, FKA Tweets. Neither are fucking you. Next story. So apparently Bobby Lights is speaking out to defend his good friend Jimmy Smacks, the viral internet personality who came out on OnlyFans the other day. Some of his friends have now disowned him, and he's reportedly receiving death threats. Now, I didn't know who this Jimmy Smacks boy was, but I think he's that dude that is, when you scroll down Instagram, you'll see like a video of him and the girl, the little person from Little Women. Was she on Little Women Atlanta? Or was that with Little Women LA? No, she was on Little Women Atlanta. The little light-skinned girl, the little woman, she was also on B. Simone's reality show on Zeus. And she's sitting on his lap in the car and he smacks her ass. I think that's him. Am I correct with saying that? Other than that, I don't know who the fuck a Jimmy Smacks is. But apparently Jimmy Smacks sucked some man's dick on OnlyFans for the bag. And this is what he had to say about the situation.
It's something I decided to post. I decided to do. You feel me? A nigga could wake up one day and say, I want to try some shit, or let me. It is what it is. I just don't give a fuck. Y'all niggas ain't my friends. Y'all niggas see me. Y'all don't have to say nothing to me. The bag was made. I made $150,000 in 3 hours. Every second the money's going up. Y'all niggas is making me rich. Y'all need to stop making me rich. That's what y'all need to stop doing. That's what y'all really, really doing. Y'all making me...
Like, see, we never dealt to anything. We just cool. We friends. But I ain't gonna cap. These hoes is crazy. If you did mess with Jimmy and you said that and you try to talk shit, bitch, you gotta shut up, bro.
Look,
I ain't gonna cap. I love you.
I dealt with all these bitches. And these bitches know. Miami know I done dealt with all these bitches out here.
Right.
So they just... I think people, they just follow on the wave. They see everybody posting it. And it's not like I said, it's not like I got exposed. This is something that I put out there.
Right.
You know honestly,
but let me...
It's something I decided to post.
And so this is what Bobby the Lights had to say.
This shit.
Oh my gosh, now I'm a tranny. Oh, see, yo, they're so...
Oh, I'm sorry.
So mad is my point. Hey, but the girl you with, who is that? Like, she's kind of cute. Like, is that your girl, whatever? Like, is that someone serious or someone for the night?
I don't know who this is, this man talking to, but this is what Bobby had to say.
About this Jimmy Smacks situation real quick, and I have the right to because that's my fucking friend in real life. And I just want to say, and I'm gonna keep it brief. A lot of people, a lot of niggas, the same ones sending him death threats and the same ones talking hella shit in the comments. A lot of y'all are him. A lot of y'all wish y'all could be him. A lot of y'all wish y'all could be comfortable enough to move the way he moved. 1, 2, all you bitches out there, all the females out there talking hella shit, relax. Go check your nigga. And that's what I'm gonna say. Because you don't know what the fuck going on with your nigga. So with that being said, everybody read the fuck last, and the homophobia has really jumped the fuck out today. So let me say...
I mean, I personally, like I said, I don't even know who this child is. If this man want to suck dick for a cheeseburger, that's that man prerogative. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck how you make your money or whatever. Like, that's that man business. Who the fuck cares? He made $150,000 sucking some man's dick. Ooh, the fuck well. Whoop-de-doopty. Shit, if times get hard, these motherfucking titties will be put on the glass. I will be on OnlyFans, bitch. I'll be sucking dick, taking it up the ass, licking pussy, god damn it. Shit. Whatever I got to do. I will do it. And if that's what he liked to do, if that's what he wanted to do, let that man do that shit. If anything, to me, what was more offensive, if he is that same guy that I'm talking about that had the girl from Little Women LA in his video for it to go viral, I feel like that's way more offensive, that you're using a little person for clout and for fame and for to make a buzz on the internet. Like, little people are not used as props, and she's a fool for allowing him to use her as a fucking prop, if this is the same dude. But whatever, to each its own. I guess girls are mad if they fucked this man in the past and now he out here sucking dick. Well, you should have been more cautious of who you out here fucking. And you just never know what motherfuckers have done in their past. You just never know what they doing in their future. I don't know, girl. I don't know, child. What y'all think about the situation? Because I ain't really got too much to say, because I don't even know who this little nigga is. Next story. So Trey Songz is accused of starting a physical fight with a police officer after he refused to follow health guidelines in the NFL stadium. So he was at a Kansas City Chiefs game, and if I would have known that nigga was in my home state, goddammit, I would have caught the first train smoking so I could have been sitting on lap. I love Trey Songz. That little nigga is crazy as cat shit. Trey has been known to bust a vein and bust a ass and flip out since the beginning of his career. He has been fighting for his life, and I love every second of this little nigga and his crazy antics. So here is video of the altercation between Trey and the police officer. Now, I did get to see another video footage where it was clearly shown that Trey did punch that damn security guard first. But here is the first video that went viral of Trey having this police officer in a fucking headlock as calm as day and would not let this man go. That little nigga is so small but so goddamn strong. Lord knows what he would do to you in the bedroom. He would toss it up, flip it down, and rub it down. Oh no, yes Lord, I want it. Give me all the dick. Give me all the dick. Trigger. Here it is, the video. Trey is crazy. Oh, Lord, I just want to sit on that dick. Ain't nothing better than some toxic, angry dick. Child. Ooh. I know Damson is watching this shit, and, you know, I'm literally cheating right now by saying I want to sit on another man's dick, but he understands who he got with. He know my heart, you know what I'm saying? And all I know is that Trigger, sexy ass, can motherfucking get it. Yeah! I love that boy. Woo, he's so goddamn sexy. Woo. Yes, God. So Sukiana has come out with her own wig line titled Good Coochie Wigs 954. And she already got 36,000 followers on her Instagram page. Are y'all gonna buy y'all a good coochie? I can't even say this shit. A good coochie wig. This girl is crazy as cat shit, and I am here for the foolishness. This girl is a fool, but she is getting to the bag however means necessary and legally. That's all I care about. Girl, get it, girl. I cannot wait for the next season of Love and Hip Hop Miami so I can see her ignorant ass on the damn television screen, because this little girl is so fucking funny. She is a comedic genius. So in not so funny news, but in crazy wigger news, Seahawks Chad Wheeler was arrested on suspicion of felony domestic violence. He almost killed his girlfriend, who is African American. Here is Chad Wheeler. He looked like a hick. He looked like he chew on snuff or chewing tobacco. He looked like he don't take baths. He looks like he rolls around with pigs. He looked like an old hick ass motherfucker. Here is the very disturbing picture of his girlfriend in the hospital bed after she was severely beaten by him. I'm giving you guys a trigger warning right now. Here is the photo. It is so sad to see. So sad to see this woman like this. He did a number on this young lady. Wow. The young lady said, this is a picture of the young lady too. Look at that. This is like, wow. Wow. So the young lady said what was most terrifying was how cold he was. He thought I was dead on my bed and continued to eat dinner. When I ran into the bathroom, he said, "Wow, you're still alive," while sipping on a smoothie. My God. So, Chad has issued an apology and claimed that he was having a manic episode. In his Twitter apology, he said events happened over the weekend that transpired from a manic episode. I am deeply sorry for the pain and suffering that I have caused to Aaliyah and her family. I apologize profusely for the turmoil that I have caused to my family, teammates, fans, and those closest to me. The most important thing right now is that Aaliyah gets the care she needs and I get help. Both are happening. It is time for me to walk away from football and get the help I need to never again pose a threat to another. I cannot express my sorrow or remorse enough. I am truly ashamed. The Seahawks then let out a press release that says the Seahawks are saddened by the details emerging against Chad Wheeler and strongly condemn this act of domestic violence. Our thoughts and support are with the victim. Chad is a free agent and no longer with the team. If you are experiencing domestic violence, call the National Domestic Violence Hotline. And they go on. And then they say, we encourage Chad to get the help he needs. If you are experiencing mental health issues, please reach out for help. I need to know proof if this nigga is actually manic depressive or is this nigga just fucking crazy. But regardless, he needs fucking jail time, not just mental health, but he needs jail time for what the fuck he did. This crazy ass motherfucker. We gotta support our motherfucking black women, and what he did to that young lady was horrendous. And I pray that she is healed, or that she will get healed physically and emotionally and mentally through this, and that she does not go back to him, and that, you know, she gets the justice that she deserves, because that was so fucked up. And only black media were really reporting on this. I saw Plies talk about how like ESPN didn't even talk about the story. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta put this story out there and make sure this man gets the punishment that he deserves, and this woman gets the justice that she deserves. So Wendy Williams is promoting her Lifetime movie that comes on tonight, as well as the 2-hour documentary. And she did an interview with DJ Sus One, who is her new DJ. And in the interview, she talks about her one night tryst with none other than Method the Man. Here is the story.
I was addicted to coke and I quit on my own. It took 4 days, and I was an 8-ball girl by myself.
Yeah, that was something else I wanted to talk about, but go ahead.
You know, with the only thing I did, I smoked a blunt with with Method Man, while I gave him a bath, and it was a one-night stand. And
what?
And he'll deny it, maybe not. You know,
that wasn't in the movie.
It wasn't in the movie. It wasn't in the movie because Method Man is still very angry at me.
What?
I don't know, for being me, for telling the truth. It was one night. We were in the club. A fight broke out and gunshots broke out. The fight was ridiculous. The whole Wu-Tang was there, but it was only meth up in the rafters. And see, that's where I'd go to observe everything, because I was by myself. And he's like, yo, Wendy, because he'd been on the show before, and he was effed up. And I smelled the weed, and I had weed, but he had better, you know. I didn't roll blunts. I rolled joints because I was never really a blunt roller, and they're sloppy. He rolled a blunt. We smoked a blunt. We watched the fight. We heard the gunshots. The cops came in. He was rolling with, the car from Staten Island with the whole clan and their people. And I said to him, I guess I batted my eyes and, rocked my shoulders. You know how I do.
Yeah.
And I said, you want to come over? And he said, yeah, I'll follow you. And I said, give me your hand. And I grabbed his hand, and he put his head down, and I put my head down, and people didn't even realize at the time it was Wendy, and one of the biggest stars, the leader of the biggest group in the world, just left, got in her Pathfinder, and went back to her penthouse in Jersey City, where she bathed him in her jacuzzi tub.
Wow.
And smoked more weed. You know, that was back in the coke days. I don't remember what he did. I'm not going to implicate him on that. I did give.
I don't know if I'm asking too much, but you know, did you guys go all the way?
Yes.
Child. And you know it's gonna be a lot of people like, Method Man wouldn't fuck no Wendy Williams. Well, this was before the lymphedema, you know, her legs looking like 2 baseball bats and all of that shit. You know, niggas don't give a fuck. Pussy ain't got no face. When your dick is hard and it's 2:00 in the morning and you want some pussy, you gonna fuck anything. So I can believe it, but we weren't there. We don't know. But, you know, I love all the juicy, scandalous Hollywood stories and things of that nature. So I cannot wait to watch the movie tonight and the documentary. I know Wendy has been saying in her interviews that, you know, she's over Kelvin, and that she's moved on with her life. But I mean, it's so apparent and obvious that she has not moved on with her life, and that she is very much still angry and bitter and has resentment, and that she still, of course, still has feelings for him. Because when you not pressed over a nigga, like the conversation ain't even necessary to throw shade and none of that shit. And she is very much still in her feelings about the situation. But I cannot wait to watch it tonight. Also Bianca Bonney from Love and Hip Hop New York, and what else was she on? Marriage Boot Camp fame, took to social media to air out her baby daddy Chosen, or Choses, or whatever the stupid ass little boy name. Remember they was on the previous season of like I said, shit, I just forgot that goddamn fucking fast. Marriage Boot Camp. And the little boy obviously don't want her ass. She's so insecure. She still very much want this little boy. She thought that giving him a baby would keep him or make him love her, and it has not worked. He's seeing somebody else, some little white girl who apparently was all on social media or whatever, saying foul shit about black girls and this and that. And Bianca got on social media talking about how she was trying to reach out to him because their son had a fever and this and that. Here's what she had to say, child. It's so ghetto.
With lying, you're out with Asian doll and hiding and lying, talking about you in Connecticut. If that's your girl, that's who you fuck with, just keep it 100. I'm calling you because my son got a fever, yes, and I called, and your phone is on D&D. You got a 7-month-old with your phone on D&D. I'm not paying no haters no mind. Like, I come on live to say what I gotta say and I get off. I don't even come on here, y'all know my body. I don't even come on social media. Like, I was in a good space, I was happy, and then I kept getting disrespected. I was being nice, I was talking to people nice, I kept being disrespected. I kept being talked too crazy, and I could take but so much. Like, I could take but so much. Yes, I'm a public figure, I'm a celebrity, I'm this, whatever, I'm popular, but I'm a human being, bro. I have a new baby. I have a 7-month-old. Like, I'm dealing with postpartum. I didn't even want to come on social media. But every time it's blogs and every time, yes, I deserve so much. You're hiding.
I just want to know why we had to know all of this. Like, you don't have to do anything. We don't have to know this. Like, your baby had a fever. You were calling him. He didn't answer the phone. You know how many mamas had to go through this with ain't shit ass baby daddies? Does it make it okay? No. But why your main concern should be making sure that your baby get well, not trying to call this nigga so he can do what? What is he gonna literally do? You just want his attention. You want his attention. That's what you want. Because, like, literally, what is he gonna do about the baby having a fever? Is he a doctor? Is he gonna be able to cure it? Yeah, he's supposed to come over and check on your baby and spend time with him, you know what I'm saying, if he's sick. But literally, what is he going to be able to do about the situation? I can see if you were alone, didn't have any family, you needed help getting back and forth to the doctor, or whatever the case may be, and you were trying to call him, but that's not the case. Like, you want his attention. Fuck that little boy. Fuck that little boy. She then goes on her social media, her IG story, and asks the little boy, talking about, you only don't answer your phone when you with that cokehead bitch Emily. Call me back. I'm calling about your son. The fuck? How you still fuck with a bitch who talk shit about your own child? People are really crazy these days. You threatening me to post a picture online of my son when you know I don't want him online, and I'm telling you, you only making it worse for when I see Emily do what you have to do, because you really making it bad for that hoe on my son life. You have that bitch around my child and it's lit. Then she took to Twitter, and niggas will also really beg you to take them to see At Rich the Kid to listen to their music. I'm still alive and breathing for a reason, and with that being said, I'm protecting my son from everything and everybody who doesn't mean well. My son is not a toy. I don't want nobody's cokehead daughter around my child. I will put all types of hands and feet on you. Play the victim all you want because you white. I don't give a fuck. Girl, like, if you know that this little nigga is using you for his own career, the fact that he's even dealing with somebody that spoke ill about his son, like, why are you pressing this nigga? Why? First of all, like I said, this ain't even about your son. It's about the fact that he's with somebody else. The same girl that he was fucking with while y'all was on marriage boot camp that he has chosen over you, and you feel some type of way. Because if it was really about your son, you wouldn't be talking about something, you gonna fight this girl. Fight her for what? Fight her for what? If you don't want your child around this little girl, and you know he's going to have her around her, and if you have proof that she is on drugs, take the shit to the court. Why are you all on social media making an ass of yourself? You too fucking old for this shit, Bianca. Like, Bianca's like 30 fucking years old. Grow the fuck up at this point. So then she adds him at Chosen's, that's on my son. If you don't call my phone right fucking now, I'm gonna fuck that white bitch up on my son. Like, girl, this is about y'all. This ain't got shit to do with your son, and you using your son as fucking clickbait to get this nigga attention, and it's not fucking working. Meanwhile, he posted on his IG story, he was like in the airport or somewhere, unbothered as fuck. And I think that's even what he captioned it, like, unbothered. Like, he's not paying you no attention. You look like a fool, and he's sitting back laughing at you. Him and that new bitch sitting back laughing at your ass. And that's the worst position you could put yourself in. Young ladies, old and young, do not make a fool out of yourself like this behind no man. Period. Pooh. In my last story, it is on actor Armie Hammer and his ex Paige Lorenz, who is coming forward with details about their polyamorous relationship. If you don't know who Armie Hammer is, remember the movie The Social Network? That was the Oscar-winning film. He played the twins in the movie. Here's a picture of Armie Hammer. He has been all over the news over the last 2 weeks because some hoes he was fucking with took to social media to air him out over his like very sexual BDSM ways. You know, he likes it rough. He wants to drink your blood. This is the type of shit that he said to these hoes. And now they're outing him because of his, sexual, desires and things of that nature. So Paige Lorenz, his ex, took to People magazine and did an interview where she said over time, the pair would begin meeting up and later define their bond as a polyamorous open relationship, she explained. According to the 22-year-old model, Armie first connected with her in 2019. He had followed me on Instagram and I hadn't followed him back because I didn't know who he actually was. Then I saw that he was still married and not separated, so I didn't respond or didn't get back to him or anything. But when I moved to Los Angeles, we got in touch. In July 2020, Armie and his wife Elizabeth Chambers broke up after 10 years of marriage. At the time, the pair said in a statement that their relationship as co-parents and friends remain our priority. When speaking to E! News, Paige said she moved to Los Angeles. I'm sorry, she spoke to E! News, not People magazine. Paige said when she moved to Los Angeles in September 2020, where she was able to connect with Armie in person, she described the actor as really charming, really handsome, funny, and a man who really captivated the room. After their first in-person meeting, Paige said their relationship moved extremely fast and they officially started dating. We were in what he would call a polyamorous open relationship, but we both spoke about how we were not sleeping with other people and we were just seeing each other. What? Okay. He made it clear that he didn't want anyone else in my apartment, in my bed, and he wasn't sleeping with anyone else either. How is that a polyamorous relationship? I'm so confused. I thought a polyamorous relationship is when you and two other people are all in a relationship with each other. Huh? So, okay, whatever. According to Paige, Armie slowly started easing her into BDSM-related activities in the bedroom. In fact, the pair would experience what she called high protocol nights. Ooh, sound like a good time to me. It's like a very traditional thing in BDSM, apparently, to call it high protocol, where you have to show up at a certain time and there are certain rules and stuff, she explained. Our first high protocol night, which is what he called it, I was in a lot of pain and it was scary, but I just felt like that was a part of what it was. She also claimed that Armie used BDSM tools like a wooden paddle. As she explained, I don't even know the names because I'm not even super into it. He would have instruments and use his hands and bite all over my body. During their intimate relationships, Armie invited her to meet his mom for Thanksgiving, Paige explained. As for his family, they're really sweet people, she told E! News. They're very Christian people, very traditional people. And although Paige says she never met Armie's ex-wife or his children, she alleged that he often spoke about how much he loved and cared about his kids. In December 2020, Paige said that she broke things off with Armie over text message. She claimed the actor was definitely controlling about who she was hanging out with and who was in her life. I was feeling anxious and always was kind of feeling sick to my stomach, she added, and I knew that I just needed to get out. While Paige said she didn't say no to Armie's BDSM requests and the acts were consensual, she wanted to bring awareness to the practices and remind other women in similar situations that they are not alone. Girl, the fuck. I know the best thing that you can ever do for yourself is learning how to say no, and it's really hard and it takes a lot of growth, but if you do, you're so much less vulnerable, she explained. I think there needs to be more sex education in general. E! News has reached out to Armie's team for comment and has not heard back. When Paige went public with her story earlier this month, Armie's legal team released a statement to E! News. These assertions about Mr. Hammer are patently untrue. The message read, any interactions with this person or any partner of his were completely consensual in that they were fully discussed, agreed upon, and mutually participatory. The stories being perpetuated in the media are a misguided attempt to present a one-sided narrative with the goal of tarnishing Mr. Hammer's reputation. And I 100% agree. You said it was consensual. So what was the point of you coming out here telling about y'all sexual exploits, girl? What was the fucking point? If you didn't want to do it, all you had to do was fucking say no. No, you wanted to continue to fuck with him. That's what it was. But let me tell you, y'all some weak hoes. Armie, call me the fuck up. I mean, I know I'm in a relationship and all with Damson, and I love Damson. Don't get me wrong. Damson has my heart. But let me tell you something. That sound like a motherfucker good time to me. Bite me, choke me, hit me, spank me, grab the paddle, grab some whips and chains. I'm all about that BDSM life. Yes, God. Sit me on my knees. Put your dick in my mouth. Let me gag on that motherfucker. Yes, God, Armie. Shit, Armie make my pussy wet. Call me. Fuck with a black girl, Armie. Shit, I ain't gonna tell your motherfucking secrets. That shit sound like a good motherfucking time. She act like he was over there holding her captives or some shit. Armie just a passionate man. Now, the controlling part where he want to know who you with, where you at, and all that shit. Now, I have to tell Armie to sit his little white ass down somewhere. Ain't nobody got time for that. But in the bedroom, you can control me all the fuck you want to, Armie. Yes, God. Like any man with a name, Armie, you know that nigga is kinky. Like, how you doing, Armie? How you doing? My name Keisha. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about that life. Yes, God. Yes, God, all about that BDSM life. Like, y'all do not know, that is my fantasy. That is my dream sexual relationship. Yes, ma'am. Take it there with me. As long as you don't leave no marks, we are all good. Don't touch my face. Don't touch my face. That's all I give a fuck about. But yes, I'm with the spanking, the handcuffs, the paddles, the whips, the chains, the ropes, all of that shit. Let's get it cracking. Let's get it popping up in this bitch. Yes, God. Armie, like I said, my name is Keisha. My Instagram is at Keisha Irvin. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And I've been celibate for like 6-7 years. This pussy is moist and ready. This motherfucker been marinating for a nigga like you. Holla at your girl. Anywho, that was my Spill the Tea episode this week. Make sure you thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching this video. I will see you guys on the next one. Peace. Bye.